Okay, another one I found, and obviously it's another energy one that came into an alert. This is SE Spectra Energy, and it looks like that this has had a little bit of some momentum from the downside for quite a little bit of time, but it's been choppy through here, and although we did get some positive signs back here, this was actually a really decent entry back here that we kind of missed here. I didn't have this one on my list. But needless to say, it made it to the first stage, which was a run back towards this 200-day moving average at around $29. Well, now, after a little bit of choppiness, it's kind of confirmed and it's over the 29. So this looks like it's setting up for the second stage of this run. And I think that this could move back up into around pretty close to the $34 area. You could see back here is where it tested below here, and then kind of where it broke down here. It's just kind of the next given area, maybe around 34, and then obviously you go to 36, and then maybe even to 38. That's kind of a little far out right now. I wouldn't hold my breath going back to all-time highs back there, but from what I'm seeing right now here, this looks like a decent setup. It's still in the early stages of it, so you can definitely get involved in this for a run, like I said, to about $34. And I like it because you get the quick stop. If you're wrong and this market makes a turn for the worst again, then you get this quick stop here with little bit of loss, but not a huge amount, just under about 28.5, or even down here to just under 28. Right now you've got the RSI definitely nice and positive. You've got the wave counts positive, and it looks like you have the MACD histogram is not turned yet, but looks like if we have any more movement whatsoever on this to the upside at all, that will go above the zero line, and for good reason, because this is all now in positive territory with a good run here. So let's look at the options and see if we can see anything here to indicate what's going on. Let's look at the March, and yeah, you've got a decent amount of these. Like I said, I'm not so interested in the March because time-wise, there's not a lot of time left, but it looks like we've got a little bit of action here in March. April, way out of the money. I don't like that because that's almost the target. It doesn't really have a ton in here, and let's see if we've got anything else. I got very sporadic stuff, nothing at all. So looks like we've got some Septembers that look like here a little bit, and let me just go out. I like to just check the whole thing just to make sure to see. I don't really see anything really huge on the option side of it. Let's see here. I don't really like the. I don't like the really. This has good spread, but I guess the price isn't too bad. There's just not a lot of activity in the options right now on it. But I think that this one still has good risk versus reward. I still think that with the option pricing, it's still a 3 times the amount situation, where you get 3 times the reward for 1 time the risk. So that's really good. And the stop out is here. So there's other ones out there, but this one did alert, and this one is still definitely a worthwhile trade because the area is just right here. You're close to it, and you've got the actual breakout occurring, and you've got everything basically agreeing on this thing. Earnings is behind it, and it looks like they weren't too awful bad, and that's why it actually kind of moved up okay. And then the dividend actually held up. So this looks decent. So if this is something you're interested in, this is definitely worth a try, and it could work out okay for at least a 3 time reward. So good luck on this one.